back again. Today we're going to make Iggle Piggle, the annoying character out of In Night Garden. I haven't got our Callum with me today. He's staying in his nan's because Boris said it's okay now. They've all been shipped off to the nan's, so hopefully I'll get some sleep tonight. So Iggle Piggle is blue. I blew 11-inch balloons off for his feet. I blew 4 of them up and I blew them up to 6-inch. Again, if you don't do balloons, then sizing's like a foreign language to you. Just blow them up by eye. I've blew 2 up, tied them together, and same on the other side. And then what we do, join them together in the middle, criss-crossing them, then twisting them round a couple of times. And that's going to be Iggle Piggle's feet. For my weight, I blew up a normal balloon weight. I've took it out the wrapping. I blew a balloon up, 11-inch balloon up, blew it up big, let it down, and then just pushed, like it's like concrete, just inside, just so it, I put it inside the balloon just so it doesn't pop the other balloons in case there's any sharp edges. Again, you can use sand or you can use, last time I used stones. This is just going to weight it down. What we need to do is just tie it into the middle of the balloon. The balloons, tie it nice and tight so it doesn't fall out because the kids do throw them about. So that's just going to be in the middle to weigh it down. For Iggle Piggle's body, what I usually do is I get a 260Q. I'm just using a red one because later on I'm going to use the ends of it to tie on his blanket. Get the 260Q, the tie and knot bit, which is like the hard bit, just snip that off and then put that to the side for later. Get your 11-inch balloon and drop the little knot bit inside the balloon. And then give it a little shake. Try and get it into the centre of the balloon at the bottom, because this is going to be your bit what helps you tie it to its feet. So pinch it, the knot, with your fingers, and then just get a little bit of fishing wire. And then the fishing wire round the knot, just wrap it round a couple of times, and then knot it a couple of times, because you need this to be nice and secure. Again, using my teeth, because this is the bit that we're going to use to tie his body to his feet. So I've just knotted that a couple of times, so you can see. And then I use an air machine, but you can use a hand pump. I'm just lazy. And then blend it up. And then you can see we've got like a little bit on the end. Looks a bit like, I won't say what it looks like. And tie it off like you just tie a normal balloon. And then your 2 long bits of fishing wire, grab either side, and piece of fishing wire then goes either side of his feet. So one's this side, one's that side, and we'll join it in the middle. I'm just going to lay mine down because it's easier, because you need to tie it in nice and tight so his body's secure to his feet. So again, knotting it a few times, and then just snip off the little bits of fishing wire. So there we have Iggle Piggle's body and his feet. So now we're going to do his head. And again, with his head, I just blow up and judge by eye in proportion, because you don't want like a little body, a big head, or a big head and a little body. If I said that the right way around. Just doing it in proportion. And then again tying it. And then we're just going to double knot it. So then you've got his head onto his body. And then again, I've used 5-inch balloons and I've blew these up to 3-inch. And again, I've tied 2 together, and we're going to do the same as what we've done on the feet. Join it in the middle and twist them around. And this is just like a little collar on his neck to support his neck. Yeah. And then his arms, I've just blew up his arms. These are 260Qs, and I've just blew them up. You don't want to blow them up too big because you're only a little character. Minnie Mouse's arms are bigger. So again, blowing them up the same size with a hand pump. And then the long bit that you've got, tie together because these are going to be the bit that you wrap around his neck. Yeah. So then again, wrapping it round his neck and just twist it round a few times, yeah? Twist it round. And then again, with his hands, so you can create a hand, just bend in half and pinch it with your fingers and twist them. So you can create like a little hand, and do the same on the opposite side. Bend, so it's like a little U shape. Pinch it and twist it. So again, you've got his hands. Now, Iggle Piggle, we're going to create his face now. What I've done for his eyes, because he's got round eyes, is I've just used self-adhesive photo paper and I've just cut the eyes out. Because he's got right hand circle eyes, I've just folded the paper in half so they're both going to be even, and just used something that I think is going to be enough size. I just use a tea light holder, and then for his pupils I just put draw around a 2p piece and coloured them in. There his eyes. If you don't feel confident enough to do that, you can just go on Google Images or something and just print out some eyes. I've just used like a normal Sharpie pen, and then just peel off like a sticker and stick his eyes on. So this is the fiddly bit, trying to peel it off. Yep. Noses of the eye. And then for his nose, I've just blew a little 5-inch balloon up a tiny bit, and then I've knotted it and I've cut the knot off. And I'm using super glue today. You can use double-sided sticky tape, or usually I use a Florist Oasis glue, which I always know. I know that's a good glue, but I haven't been up to the wholesalers, so I'm hoping. It's clear, can't see. I'm hoping that this super glue is good, because I just got it from the balloon place. It might be rubbish. Let's see. We are. It's good. And then just hold it for a couple of minutes just to get his nose on. And then what I just do, because he has like a little smirky mouth, I just get like a little Sharpie pen and just do like a little cheeky smile. Yep. Little cheeky smile. And then he has them little things on his head. I use 5-inch balloons and I blow them up to 3-inch, and then I'll show you how to do these little knots in a minute. If you can't get the gist of doing this, just use the 260Qs in red, blow them up a little bit, knot them and tie them, but I find that I like them better this way. And what you do is you blow your 5-inch balloon up to 3 inches. I never used to be able to do this. My husband used to always do it because men's hands are bigger, so it's easy for them to do. But one time I had to do balloons and I weren't talking to him and I weren't going to ask him how to do it. So I sat there, I was determined to do it myself. I went through like a whole pack of balloons, but I learned how to do them in the end. So what you do is with your knot, is you push your finger through and you're pushing it to the opposite side of the balloon. And with your other hand, you're grabbing the knot and then you're twisting the balloon around. Keep twisting, and that creates like a button. This is good when you're making like Father Christmas and stuff, like for buttons. So again, get your glue. I blew 4 up because he has Iggle Piggle has 4 little things, and they're on like the left hand side of his head. So again, we're just going to glue these on. Just hold it in place for a couple of minutes while the glue goes. I'm trying to be super quick because I'm trying to do quick videos, but when you're waiting on glue, it's harder. So glue these on nice and quick, and then it's starting to look a bit like Iggle Piggle. 2 more to go. I hate waiting on glue. Double sided sticky tape probably is quicker, but I prefer to use glue. I've done four little things, but I'm only gonna use 3 today because I think 4 will look too big on his head. But on him in real life he does have 4, but I think 3 is plenty because I think 4 is a bit too much. It's going a bit too much. Right, 4 is blanket. Do you remember the bit of 260Q we had left from the knot before? I just got a little bit of scrap. When I get the fabric place, I always pick bits of fabric and stuff. This is just literally red fabric, bit of scrap. Cut a little square off and then literally tie the corner of it so it looks like, using your teeth again, so it looks like a little blanket. And then tie it onto his hand. And there we have Iggle Piggle. And when you just have a little play with his arms so they sit into place and position his head. And there you go, Iggle Piggle. And future videos, I've done Ups to Daisy before and I've done Macha Pacha, so I'll do them for you soon. Goodbye.